If you're tired of starting strong and then crashing back down, you're not alone. But you can fix it right now. Want consistent success? It's time to stop playing small. I'm about to give you the unfiltered truth, no fluff. If you're ready to level up your life and never look back, stay with me. This is your moment. Success isn't a luck of the draw. It's a blueprint. It's not about occasional bursts of brilliance. It's about maintaining that level of intensity day after day. Most people fail because they don't understand that. But when you learn what it takes to stay successful through the highs, the lows, and everything in between, you can become unstoppable. Let's break down how to achieve consistent success and how you can make it your new reality. Success begins in the mind. Before anything can be achieved in the physical world, it must first be visualized, believed, and reinforced in the mental space. The truth is, most people never reach their full potential because their mindset is not equipped to handle the journey. They let doubt, fear, and a victim mentality dominate their thoughts, and that's why they remain stuck. When you think like a victim, you place the power outside yourself, waiting for circumstances to change. But the reality is, if you are constantly waiting for external factors to shift in your favor, you are powerless. This is where many people go wrong. They let the world dictate how they feel, think, and act. The successful don't wait for life to hand them a break. They understand that they are in control of their mindset, and they take that control with unshakable confidence. If you want to reach the highest level of success, you need to adopt a warrior mentality. One that doesn't buckle under pressure or quit when the going gets tough. Life will throw every challenge it can at you, but it's your mentality that determines how you respond. You need to see challenges as opportunities, failures as lessons, and obstacles as stepping stones. This mindset is what propels the successful forward, even when everyone else would have given up. It's time to stop accepting mediocrity. The moment you decide to change your mindset is the moment you unlock your true potential. You must demand more from yourself than just doing enough to get by. That's not the mentality of a champion. Champions don't settle for average. They push for excellence every single day. Every thought you allow to occupy your mind must serve the goal of victory, no matter what form that victory takes. It's about developing a mental fortitude that says, I don't care how difficult this gets. I will not stop until I've achieved what I set out to do. Your mind is your most powerful tool, and yet many people neglect it. They don't protect their thoughts, and they let negativity slip in. But what you allow to enter your mind directly affects your actions. If you are constantly thinking small, doubting yourself, and questioning your worth, guess what? That's exactly what your reality will reflect. You'll take small actions, have small results, and eventually you'll quit because your mind wasn't built for success. To build a warrior's mentality, you must guard your mind like it's the most precious thing you own, because it is. What you think becomes your reality. If you want different results, you have to think differently. You need to feed your mind with things that elevate your thinking. Surround yourself with people who push you to think bigger, act bolder, and dream higher. Read books that challenge your thinking, take risks that force you to grow, and eliminate anything or anyone that drags you down. Your mindset isn't just about having a positive attitude. It's about developing the strength to face adversity, take responsibility for your actions, and refuse to accept anything less than your best. The bottom line is simple. Your mindset will either make or break your success. If you choose to operate with a weak victim mentality, then you're guaranteeing failure. But if you choose to build a warrior's mentality, one that is resilient, determined, and relentless, you'll achieve greatness. Get your mind right, and the world will have no choice but to recognize your power. Discipline is the backbone of achievement. It is the unseen force that keeps you moving even when your body, your mind, and your emotions tell you to stop. Motivation is fleeting. It's the spark that gets you started, but discipline is the fuel that keeps you going long after the spark has burned out. You want success, but are you willing to put in the work every single day, whether you feel like it or not? Most people aren't, and that's why most people don't reach the level of success they desire. But if you want to rise above the crowd, you must learn the true meaning of discipline. Discipline means showing up when the world is asleep, when you'd rather be comfortable, and when it's easy to just settle for less than what you know you're capable of. You don't wait for perfect circumstances. You make the circumstances work for you. When you have discipline, your mindset shifts. You don't see challenges as roadblocks, you see them as opportunities to test your limits, to see just how far you can push yourself. Think about the people who have achieved the most in this world. They didn't rely on willpower alone. They knew that real success comes from building habits that last. Success isn't a one-time event. It's a product of consistent effort. It's the daily grind, the long hours, the sacrifices, the moments where you don't feel like going on, but you do it anyway. It's the times when everyone else quits and you keep pushing, even when the rewards aren't immediate. This is what discipline does for you. It builds strength, resilience, and a work ethic that doesn't break under pressure. Discipline is freedom because it creates structure in your life. And structure is what allows you to maximize your potential. Without discipline, you're simply reacting to life. You're at the mercy of your emotions, your distractions, and the whims of the moment. But with discipline, you take control. You decide what your day looks like. You decide how much effort you're going to put in. And because you're constantly improving, you become unstoppable. The results might not show up right away, but every action you take is an investment in your future success. Let's talk about the hard truths. If you aren't consistently improving, you're falling behind. The world doesn't wait for you to catch up. Success is not going to knock on your door. It's earned through sweat, focus, and relentless action. If you're not committed to the grind, then you're just passing time. You're not serious about success. It's as simple as that. The most successful people don't take breaks from their discipline. They live it. Their daily routine is non-negotiable. Their goals are so clear and their hunger for achievement so fierce that discipline becomes second nature. It's time to stop looking for shortcuts, easy paths, or convenient excuses. Discipline is the ultimate shortcut. It's the path to the life you want. It's the power to say, I'll do it anyway, when everything inside you screams to take the easy way out. If you can make discipline your foundation, you'll discover a freedom that most people will never experience. That freedom comes from knowing you control your actions. You control your destiny, and no one can take that away from you. Success is not a destination, it's a journey. And to reach the heights of success, you can't just approach your goals with a passive attitude, hoping that somehow things will fall into place. You have to wake up every single day with a sense of urgency. The world doesn't stop for you. The clock doesn't stop ticking. Every moment you waste is an opportunity lost. If you truly want success, you've got to be relentless about pursuing your goals. Relentlessness isn't just about working hard. It's about being obsessed with your goals. It's about cultivating a hunger so deep that it keeps you going when everyone else has given up. Success doesn't come to those who dabble in it, those who are mildly interested. It comes to those who wake up with purpose and make every day count. They chase their goals with a fire in their belly, an unwavering commitment to be better than they were yesterday. The difference between the 1% and the rest is simple. They're obsessed with their goals. They don't just want success, they demand it. They make no room for excuses, for distractions, for anything that could steal their focus. While the average person is content to float along, hoping for a lucky break, the top performers are grinding, refining, and executing their vision with surgical precision. They refuse to settle for anything less than greatness. Relentless pursuit of your goals means waking up early when everyone else is still sleeping. It means sacrificing your comfort, your leisure, your time, and even your energy to stay focused on what matters most. It means pushing through when things get hard, when challenges seem insurmountable, and when it feels like you're getting nowhere. The road to success is rarely easy, and it's never smooth. But the relentless individual knows that every step forward, no matter how small, brings them closer to their goal. There are no shortcuts, there are no magic pills that make success easy. The path is littered with obstacles, failures, and setbacks. But every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger. Every failure is a lesson that sharpens your resolve. The relentless don't fear failure. They embrace it. They learn from it and use it as fuel to continue their pursuit. If they fall, they rise again, and they rise faster, stronger, and more determined. They understand that success is about how many times you can get knocked down and get back up. And let's be clear about something. Relentlessness doesn't mean being obsessed with busyness. It means being obsessed with purpose and productivity. It's about working smarter, not just harder. It's about knowing that your time is your most valuable asset and using every moment to propel yourself closer to your goals. Relentlessness isn't about spinning your wheels or being busy for the sake of being busy. It's about laser focus and determination to make progress, even when the world around you might be losing focus. To be relentless is to never give up, even when others doubt you, even when you doubt yourself. It's to put your goals before your comfort zone and push through the pain, knowing that success doesn't happen overnight. It's a constant grind, but it's a grind that leads to greatness. The relentless are the ones who make the impossible look easy. They are the ones who leave a legacy, not because they were lucky, but because they refused to quit. They knew that nothing worth having comes easy, and they went after it with everything they had every single day. Success is not a passive process. It's a battle. Every goal you set is a target, and unless you are willing to relentlessly pursue it, you'll miss it, and the next one will slip through your fingers too. The people who make it aren't just those who set goals. They're the ones who are obsessed with achieving them. They live and breathe their goals every day. You need to be relentless if you want to join that top 1% who don't just achieve success, but make it their lifestyle. Relentlessness is more than just persistence. It's a level of obsession where nothing, absolutely nothing, can get in the way of your success. It's waking up before the sun and working long after it sets, doing what others are unwilling to do. It's not about setting a goal and hoping for the best. It's about planning, executing, adjusting, and pushing forward every single day without fail. There will be distractions. There will be setbacks. But a relentless person sees obstacles as mere stepping stones. A relentless person doesn't care about the no's, the rejection, the pain, or the doubts. They keep going because they know that every challenge is simply an opportunity to grow stronger and closer to their goal. Most people are content with mediocrity because they aren't willing to make the sacrifices necessary to reach the next level. But the relentless ones, they make no excuses. They know that they're going to face setbacks and they prepare themselves for them. Every time they stumble, they stand up taller. Every time they fail, they learn. They take those lessons and improve themselves. And when you're relentless, that constant drive and hunger for more becomes second nature. You don't wait for motivation because it's built into your character. You become your own source of fire. You must realize that the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not just talent or intelligence. It's a level of obsession with the goals they've set. Successful people are obsessed with the outcome, but they understand that the journey is just as important. The daily grind, the consistent effort, the continued work, and the refusal to settle for anything less than excellence is what separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. If you're truly committed to success, you won't be okay with doing just enough. You'll give your best in everything you do. Relentlessness is about making the decision to never give up. It's about refusing to let failure or disappointment stop you. It's about knowing that no matter how many obstacles are thrown your way, you'll get back up. You'll fight and you'll keep going. It's about recognizing that success doesn't happen because you've been lucky or because you've had some breakthrough. Success happens when you do whatever it takes to make it happen, when you're willing to sacrifice the comfort of the present for the greatness of your future. Being relentless means you stay hungry, stay focused, and stay in the game. You don't get distracted by the noise around you, and you don't let anyone or anything pull you off track. When your goals are truly non-negotiable, your behavior reflects that. You operate at a higher level, not just because of what you're willing to do. You won't settle for average, you won't let fear dictate your actions, and you won't allow anyone or anything to take you off the path to your greatness. If you're serious about success, you'll have to want it so badly that it consumes you. And when you're relentless, nothing is impossible. Embrace the pain, embrace the struggle, because that's where the real growth happens. If you can't handle failure, if you shy away from challenges, you'll never reach the levels of success you're capable of. Understand this, failure is inevitable. You're not going to get everything right on the first try. You're going to fall down. You're going to hit walls. It's part of the process, and it's the process that separates those who achieve great things from those who just dream about them. The truth is, pain is a sign that you're stretching beyond your limits. It means you're pushing yourself. You're expanding into new territories where growth happens. If you're feeling pain, it's proof that you're alive in the game. You're in the arena and you're fighting. The moment you shy away from the discomfort, you are retreating. That's the moment you start to lose. But if you press on, if you push through, you will emerge stronger, smarter, and more equipped for the next level. The key to success is not avoiding pain, it's learning how to use it. You have to shift your mindset and stop seeing failure as an obstacle. It's an opportunity. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every mistake is a lesson that teaches you something invaluable. You will fail again, and you will fail better each time, because failure is a teacher that never stops educating you. The problem is, most people give up too soon. They encounter pain or failure, and they allow it to break them. They quit when things get tough. But the successful people, the ones who dominate, they dig deeper. They take that failure and say, okay, that didn't work, but here's what I learned, and here's how I'm gonna make it better next time. They use pain as fuel for their fire. If you are not failing, you're not pushing hard enough. If everything is coming too easily to you, you're not reaching your full potential. Success is not for the comfortable. It's for the ones who are willing to get uncomfortable, to break through barriers, and to take risks that others won't. It's for the ones who are willing to fall on their face, get back up, and keep pushing forward. That's where the magic happens. It's in the sweat, the blood, and the tears that you find your true power. Don't be afraid of pain. Don't fear the failures. Embrace them. When you embrace pain, it loses its power over you. It becomes a tool in your arsenal for success. It becomes a reminder that you're in the game, you're alive, and you're making moves that matter. Failure is not an end, it's just part of the journey. And if you're not failing, then you're playing it safe. You're not playing to win, you're playing to survive. But I'm telling you, survival is not the goal, success is the goal. And to reach success, you must be willing to fail. You must be willing to embrace the pain that comes with the pursuit of greatness. You want consistent success? Then stop talking and start doing. No more whining, no more excuses, no more waiting for the perfect moment. You have everything you need to succeed right now. It's all in your mind, it's all in your actions. The only question is, are you ready to put in the work day in and day out? If the answer is yes, then it's time to dominate. Let's go.